obviously. I don't care about title team leader, but I'm gonna do it. There you go. Cool. She's gone. I'm gonna.
All right, real quick,
step one is
everybody
always
on
to
TikTok,
find
I'm going to restart the
this
stream
crest
for the sponsored
right
portion.
here. This is a storm
'Cause I need
chaser
to.
crest. So we are going to travel.
If you want to come join me on Twitch or
approximately
YouTube,
800
that'd be
meters
awesome
on
when I
foot.
end the stream. But I'm going to restart the stream on TikTok. So if you want to just rejoin the TikTok live here in
Just
the
have
next
my
minute,
iPad so I can watch
go ahead
both
and
of
do
you at
that.
the same time, dude.
But
Steinhauer, no
for
worries.
everybody
I
on
do not get
TikTok,
offended if I
I'm
see
not ending
my
the stream.
friends
I'm
with
just I
his
have to
logo next
restart it.
to
So
their
you can either
chat.
come join me on
As long as
Twitch
you're supporting the
or
Lego
just wait for the
Fortnite
TikTok
group,
stream to start up again.
I'm cool with it. You're adding to the viewership of one of the best communities on all the platforms. So thank you. Nate, where are you? I've already started.
I'm here. I know. I'm getting the TikTok stream restarted now.
Is he dying again, chat?
Can you hear me? I was just going to I had to get TikTok restarted. I'm good to go.
All right,
YouTube's a go. TikTok's a restart. And we should be good.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. So I pinged the Storm Village, and I'm not sure. It should be the Storm Chaser hideaway, or hideout. The progression is typically Storm Chaser hideout, Storm Chaser base camp, and then you go from there, and we'll explain when we get there. So we located on the map because it marks it for you, the Storm Chaser hideout, and then you got to get there.
I'm coming. I'm flying.
You're cheating.
Well, you left me behind.
I think so, Matthew. I think so.
Once I catch up. Said once I catch up. Then I'll...
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Fix your screen, Mr. Clean. Yeah, I'm so bad for having full cam and then not switching it off when it's time to actually stream again.
Steinhauer, whose side are you on?
Do what?
Said drop poop on me.
That's Stein, dude. Gotta watch out for him. But yeah, so the cool thing about this update, we can kind of... never mind!
What the hell?
I gotta focus!
What'd you get into up there? What is that?
I don't want to talk about it! Battle cry. We are not equipped to fight those bad boys yet.
Oh my god, there's like 11 of them.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say... Thanks to you guys, I play Lego Fortnite. Let's go! So what I was going to say is the cool thing is before we would say Lego Fortnite, like this game mode right now in this world, it was Lego Fortnite. Whereas now, Lego Fortnite is the entire category of all things Lego inside of Fortnite. So, Lego Creative Islands. The Lego group creates islands and mini game modes and mini games for us to play, such as the Tilted Towers Tycoon, such as the Chasers vs. Hunters, all of those different ones that you saw us feature. Those are Lego Creative Islands. They also have Brick Life. They have user-created islands using the UEFN templates that they've been putting out and the Lego assets that they've been putting out. And then, obviously, this game still stands. Well, the category can't be called Lego Fortnite, and this is Lego Fortnite. So, all things Lego inside of Fortnite are now the category of Lego Fortnite, and this game mode is now called Lego Odyssey because you are a hero from going from nothing to fulfilling your destiny in this world.
Yes, Odyssey is now, because we used to call it Lego Fortnite Survival, essentially.
Yep.
Now, what we will end up referring to is just Odyssey or Lego Fortnite Odyssey.
That's right. I thought this was going to take me to, I thought this marker was going to be the Storm Chaser hideout, but it actually took me to the Storm Chaser base camp, which really is the most important one, honestly, for the sake of the speed run. Storm Chaser hideout is just to show you how to level up a village. Every single time they do an update that is thematic, there's a training village that shows you how the game works, and it's themed around whatever the update was. So this is the Storm Chasers update. It is a hideout that it shows you how to use a craft table, how to level up a village, so on and so forth.
Although this village is a little bit different the way you upgrade it from like your standard ones, but yes, it definitely gives you the run. If you can upgrade this village, you can upgrade any village.
You're talking about the one we're in?
Yeah, because this one has like quests and stuff.
So I was talking about the hideout. The hideout is literally like upgrade craft bench, collect these items, make this tool, whatever. Whereas this one is like, All right, now that you know how the game works, here's the actual current quest line in the game, which is Storm King. But yeah. When me and Nate first started day one, it was always this village center right here was a depository, essentially. And you just had to go get different levels of resources. We even used to have master lists of here's all the resources you need to get to a level 10 Frostlands. And it would tell you from start to finish how many of every resource you needed. That's no longer a thing.
Soccer lover, if you destroyed Raven's hideout, don't worry. That little portal will still be there no matter what.
The vent with the rift.
So the way Raven works is you defeat him, 24 hours later, he will be back. So as long as it doesn't matter if you destroyed the house, that portal should still be there. And after 24 hours, you could go into that portal and he'll be waiting for you on the inside. All right.
Yeah. You know something I haven't talked about a lot on my stream, but it's super important? We always talk about how, like the trailer, it said, bring your crew. Me and you, we're playing together right now. It's always been about, like, playing with your friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I also talk about how I bought a Switch just for Maverick to start playing. And we just enjoy, some of us like solo, but there's also the aspect of playing together.
Mm-hmm.
We almost forgot to mention that there is now cozy co-op, couch co-op.
Yep, you can play split screen on console. I don't think it's
really
possible
cool
on PC, but...
Right. So, like, think about Christmas morning. Both your kids get, like, a Switch Lite. Or one of your kids already has one. Or you have your family gets a system. You can download this game. Like, for example, we only have one Switch in our home. I would like to get another Switch. Because right now, I get on my computer and I hop in the world with Maverick while he's in the... on his Switch sitting next to me. I want to get another Switch. And me and him can, like, link together and play split screen on the family room TV, or we could just get 2 sets of Joy-Cons and play together. Either way, co-op split screen is now available, and it looks really clean too. You remember, Nate? It like, if you're a first player, your screen's on the left, and then a huge icon of whatever outfit you're wearing is on the right.
Yeah.
And if you are the bottom player, so like when me and Nate played together, it was like a massive Triggerfish and a massive Peely Bones, and then our screens together. And then for the people that weren't playing, like Kaz wasn't playing, and Danny Bob wasn't playing, they were literally laughing, looking back and forth, because there was a time, I think, when I went down and Epic had to come get me. And so you watched me crawling away, and on Epic screen at the same time, on the same TV, you could see him like running, trying to help me. It was really, really cool.
It was fun. Yes, this is Sandbox. Me and Brave, we're going to be doing kind of a speed run through the Storm King content. The purpose of today's stream is more educational than trying to prove ourselves as players. So we are going to kind of break everything down that you need to do to get ready for the Storm King, get prepped, get all your village upgraded so you can actually fight him, get your 10 Eyes of the Storm gathered. We're going to run through all of it. So if you're like kind of midway through, or you haven't started your journey towards the Storm King yet, if you hang tight, we're going to give you everything you need to know.
I'm going to start with a really easy pro tip first, though. You ready? So, as fast as you can, here's my recommendation. And this isn't like built into the quest system, but as fast as you can, you want to craft a pickaxe. And for the sake of, authenticity, I'm just going to do a wooden one with 1 wolf's tooth, right? So this is probably the first pickaxe you're going to have, right? All this beautiful decor. Actually, I'm going to do a one with a granite head on it. Because you can get granite and wood pretty easily early, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. The granite slab one.
Yeah, a granite slab head. Because you can destroy that from breaking a bed. And then 1 wolf. Here's a super easy meta strat. Now we are in Sandbox, so we could just craft it if we wanted to. But try your best to quickly get a granite head pickaxe. And then look, I know all this stuff looks amazing, but if you completely defurnish this base, you will have over 50 golden bars, copper bars, emerald, amber, ruby, and within the first 20 minutes of playing in a new world, you will have an entire blue loadout. So my step 1 is always defurniture the base camp.
It's actually super clutch.
Wait till you see like everything you'll have. And granite is enough to break anything here. And now when I say defurniture, I mean all the lights for the bright core. Every bus stoplight has one, like for every color you see on the stoplights.
This table is clearly too strong.
It's a cut gem. You can jump attack, and some things that you can't break with a normal swing will break with a jump attack.
Oh, okay, you're right. Interesting. I didn't. That must be.
Because remember they up
mechanic.
They up the strength of the jump attack. So look right there, those red chairs that Nate's standing on. That's a wool thread. Once Nate breaks that chair, for the bit. Once Nate blows his nose and breaks that chair.
Yep, you know.
This chair is in fact already broken. It's a wool thread. It fell from above.
Oh.
Yeah, break this floor, watch. These dressers, chests, are all wooden planks. Those bus lights up there. More copper bars.
So yeah, I didn't even know this strat, dude. This is actually W's all around, bro. Good luck.
Thanks, dude.
Cause I guess I didn't, like in my world, I was like my long expert world, so I'm like, I'll just bring stuff over.
So this will be live on TikTok tomorrow. Y'all better go love it. It's scheduled to post tomorrow at noon. But this is a super pro tip. Exclamation point FFM. Hope it helps. Follow for more.
What's going on, Diana? We are giving you guys the tips and tricks to get your Storm Chaser village leveled up as fast as possible so you can fight the Storm King as fast as possible. We're running this through in Sandbox just so it's a speed run because we only have 2 hours to demonstrate this. So that's 2 hours to level up the village, fight Raven, get eyes. I mean, we can technically spawn the Eyes of Storm, but then go over to Storm King. So we're doing a very speedy demonstration through Sandbox. So hopefully if you haven't done it yet or you're only partially there, this should give you the tools and knowledge you need to get all the way.
What's really cool is even though these are high level resources, you can break them with a granite. You wouldn't expect that. Like I can break an iron counter granite if I
Yeah, they must have changed the like what can break what or what can be broken by what.
I think it's now based on
well, I guess all the materials did change, so like
well, I think it's based on hit points now. So the fact that the jump attack does heavy hit points, it counts as a heavier attack.
Well, also Obsidian used to be blue and now it's green, and we're using green tools. So I think it's also the rarity at which the item is.
What about us getting breaking the bus lights that have cut amber and stuff in them?
Oh, I guess those are still blue and purple. So yeah, it's still different.
Right here, you see how I can't break this light with this granite, but if I jump attack.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because you said they made it stronger, but they actually made the jump attacks weaker. They instead of doing 2.0, they do 1.5 now. But they're
actually
physically stronger.
Oh, I was wrong on
yeah,
that
this
part.
is Brave's pro strat at the Storm Chaser base. When you first get there, get a green pickaxe crafted. You can do it with granite slabs. And then you can literally break almost every item in the Storm Chaser base. And look at my inventory. Brave probably has some of it too. But I've got ruby, amber, emerald. I think Brave probably has the gold, right?
I've got 22 copper bars, 16 iron bars, bright core, feathers, glass. But real quick, before if y'all are playing along, what's up, Abide? Do not break the satellite dishes yet because those are made out of Durasteel, which you will need for a later quest. And to avoid having to go all the way to Star Wars Island, save the satellite dishes. And when your quest for this village is to find Durasteel, Danny Bob Studios called me and said, I have been flying all over the map trying to find Durasteel just to realize it was in Star Wars. I told her, you didn't even have to go to Star Wars. You can break the Star Wars assets inside of this village. So break everything but the Star Wars assets, which are mainly the satellite dishes. Give me more iron bars. All these bus lights are iron bars, dude. So check this out. Now that we have this, I know we could spawn in whatever we wanted to, but pickaxe, head, iron bar, handle.
Yeah, from the get-go, you can make some of the better items.
I'm gonna do. Honestly,
I forgot
do
it shows
copper
that I
so
have
you
all
can
the
also
items
have one,
anyway.
and then I'll do a frost tooth. And then
What are you building?
I'll let you show your stream. Here you go. Here's some iron bars and copper bars.
I think I have some of both. This should be good.
And now look, I've already got a blue pickaxe, and I just started, and I didn't use sandbox cheats to get this pickaxe. Which means now I can go back and get this thing. Yeah. And then whenever you're done making your pickaxe, I'll take it back and do the sword and stuff. Yeah, you can do the drop and pick up, but for the sake of understanding where resources come from to our new players, I don't want to do that just yet. Then I'll go ahead and make a forest axe out of cut amber and iron. Go ahead and make
Hold on, I
oh,
gotta
I
grab
even
my
got a
chapstick real
drawstring
quick.
from
Be right back.
somewhere. There you go. And look, I already have my purple loadout essentially. Here you go, Nate. I have a purple sword. I don't know where. Oh, purple sword, purple crossbow, purple axe. Oh, I only have a blue. Because technically I could have done a pickaxe, done the head,
Okay, I'm back.
out,
Sorry, all this
let's see.
blowing my nose is making
That
my
handle
lips
out
chapped.
of iron, that no handle out of gold, and that out of that. There you go. Here you go, Nate.
Thank you.
So now I have a completely purple. I literally have an entire purple loadout, and I haven't even done a thing in this world. Like, these are Storm King ready. Once they get runes on them, they are Storm King ready equipment. All because I deconstructed the furniture in this base camp.
It's actually so clutch, dude.
I feel like they might nerf that. There's no way they want you to jump in a new world and have purple stuff off the rip. So
It
for
is pretty
beginning
OP.
players, here's a way to get way ahead really fast. I already have the meta loadout. Gold, sapphire, amber builds, iron builds.
All right.
Don't make your crossbow yet? Well, I was making a purple crossbow. The quest is to make a blue one. All right. And then, for the sake of not hunting chickens, I am going to spawn us in some arrows. We all know how to make arrows. Go kill some chickens, get some feathers.
Oh, B, so it's not just allergies. I am sick. Like, sick.
Here you go, Nate.
I'm running through it right now. It's not fun. Sorry I'm so slow and quiet. I can't go 2 seconds without my eyes tearing up or having to blow my nose or something.
I've noticed. It's okay.
I'm struggling.
Make it through, man. Make it through.
No, I'm just regular.
For now,
I
I'm
just got a
gonna use
cold.
berries as
I'm
food.
just at
So
the thick
this
of it
part
right
of the
now.
process is why we're in sandbox. Normally, I would hunt and gather these resources, but I'm just grabbing them to save time. So, quests: collect 3 blast core, build a metal smelter, build a cannon. So typically, you see it's quest based now. So you go over here, metal smelter. You need 3 blast core and 3 granite slabs. You would get that from.
I may have
everything that we
built this
broke
metal
here.
already. Metal smelter already.
Oh, nice.
And I could have spawned the blast core. I think it's more fun to spawn the blasters.
So the blasters, in case you're wondering, the blasters will spawn for you in the desert biome. I can't see it from here, so we would have had to go on a hunt.
Or a grasslands cave, right? That you can find them in.
Yep. So they spawn in the desert biome, crawling around outside and inside of caves, as well as inside a grasslands cave. There's one right there. There's one.
All right. We are ready to upgrade, sir. If you want to do the honors, or I can.
Help is on the way. Wham!
Boom.
Rare, and then defeat acolytes. So a lot of times the acolytes will just spawn in here to fight you. Sometimes they don't. Acolytes are the new enemies that are purple and storm wild, or storm spawned, I should say. But you would just go to your craft bench, go to your crossbow, and then it has to be blue. So we're gonna use blue resources. So I would make a.
Callum, the way I spawned it in was because I'm in sandbox mode. If you're in sandbox mode, you can go to the codex.
Sure.
And you can actually spawn in enemies.
Yo, what's up, Rain? Good to see you, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Best way to get Eye of the Storm, fight acolytes. So go to a storm and just run around in circles fighting acolytes, and you'll get them. You also get 3 to 5 every time you defeat the Raven. So once you get 5, just go do your Raven quest and you'll get them.
Yeah, I've noticed I think it's like 6 guaranteed from Raven, and then every storm dungeon, you're not guaranteed Eyes of the Storm out of the chests on each layer, but it's a really good chance. You do the dungeons and the chests that give you the rune tomes, they also give you eyes and crystals from time to time.
Fun fact about the Rune Forge, it says you need Cursed Bone. Cursed Bone Wolves now are no longer only in Frostland biome caves. If you wait till the nighttime, they spawn everywhere in the nighttime with skeletons as wolves of the night, and they glow in the dark, so they're easy to spot. So if you need Cursed Bone, which is one of the essential...
Here, Brave, come over here. We'll fight these. I got some wolves ready to go.
Okay.
But yeah, they are glow in the dark and regular now. It's crazy looking.
See, there's a glow in the dark one, and there's a regular one. Good demonstration. But this is how you'll get Cursed Bones. You'll travel around the nighttime, and you will destroy these bad boys.
I imagine they still pop up in snow caves. No? I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been in one.
Oh, he likes you. He's gonna definitely take the closer bait there, but...
I've got a question because I see your storm on... your storm on your main island. Does every main island have storms? I've only found 2 on islands that are far trek. So yes,
it's a bit
they
random.
all do, and it's random. I have one world where the storm island was its own island in the ocean. Like I had to travel in the ocean.
That's
to
how
go
mine
get to
is. I have the Storm King Island is like its own new island off the coast, and then my Storm Dungeon Island is off the coast on its own circular island. But then one of my Storm Dungeons is just on my regular mainland and didn't spawn anything new.
So you see one of the quests is the Rune Forge for my new players. Notice how this is kind of training you to play the game. So I had to build a Rune Forge, and a new player would be like, okay, I built it. What the heck is that? When you break items or eliminate enemies, you'll see your wallet on your inventory in the bottom left. It says Essence out of 1,500, which, by the way, this update did increase it by 500 again. We have 1,500 now instead of 1,000. You get what's called Essence. Essence is your currency for giving your weapons powers. The selection in the craft, this is a whole new crafting system. It used to be, to get a purple pickaxe, it was this many of these purple items, materials. Now, you can use whatever materials you have to build one, and the rarity depends on what you're doing. Now, when you select your resources, you're choosing what stats you want to have, how many rune slots, and what stats you want to have. So, if I pick gold, I get, or for the head, it's about, if I pick sapphire for the head, I get an extra rune slot. And then for the handle, if I do gold, I get another rune slot. But I'm sacrificing some of the other stats.
Yeah,
it's like, man, I really want a faster one. This is really durable, but I want a faster one.
Today.
So instead of sapphire, I might go with ruby. And then the gold is a little slow. So I'm going to switch from gold. I'll sacrifice some durability, and I'll gain some speed by doing a frostpine rod, right? So your materials when building a tool is to help give it its stats. You're not done with your tool or your weapon yet. Now you take it over to the Rune Forge and you use your essence to upgrade it. So I'm going to quickly upgrade a a bow that I'm gonna throw in a fire since we don't have runes yet. But boom.
Let's say we could unlock them.
Yeah. You have to actually read to unlock them. So I can do that if you want to talk about some other things. But see, I added a rune to my weapon, and now you'll see that was a damage buff on this right here. You can see it underneath right here. It says damage 1, and there it is. That's what I'm saying. Usually they spawn in the acolytes for you once you've done the first quest. They'll spawn in the acolytes for you because you have to destroy 3 acolytes. I don't know why they're saying they need beds. Like there's not 8 beds up here. Oh, this is bugged. It's not like this. I gotta get out of here. Don't go in this building. We bugged out this building. It's refurnished, but that furniture doesn't exist. So I just got super bugged. So anyway, that's how you use the rune. To get better runes, you saw they were all gray and kind of mediocre. There's 2 ways to get runes. 1, go to the Lost Isles, which is the Klombo part of the map.
Rat, if you aren't hearing me,
go to Klombo.
Thank you for letting me know.
Floating
It's because
islands,
I keep forgetting to unmute myself.
and that allows you to find Klombo books that look like this. Right here. These unlock furniture. They unlock decor. It unlocks all kinds of things, but most importantly, it unlocks runes once you read them. And as well as we have a lot of new ones and higher level ones. By doing storm dungeons, you can unlock these books. And reading these does the same thing as the Klombo ones, just at a higher level and with new abilities. So you have some that are zapping. So you can make it to where this weapon, I choose these resources to have these stats, and then my runes, this is my farming tool. So I made sure that I had destruction on, so I have the chance to one-shot a resource. I made sure I had luck on, so I can get extra.
Well, Davey, right now it's even worse than normal with the mute because I'm sick right now.
I wanted
so
durability, so I could use it to farm more. You choose what power-ups you want. So I'm gonna quickly just read 20 storm books. That way we can see what kind of stuff we unlock.
Just want to read through them real quick.
Yep. While we're reading,
Nerding out.
if you want to talk about the free skins that they can get right now, there's 2 ways to get free skins.
Yes, 2 free skins if you haven't already collected the first one, that is. The newest one's called Mr. Dappermint. You might have to remind me what the first one is called possibly, but there is another Lego skin that you can unlock, and all you have to do to unlock these free skins is make a Lego account on lego.com, and it's very likely you already have an Epic account. But then you need to log into your Epic account on your web browser and go to the settings, and you need to
read.
What?
Read while you do it.
Oh, and you need to link. I can only do one thing at a time today, I think.
I know.
But you just need to link your Lego and Epic accounts together through the Epic website, and when you log in, you should immediately receive your freebies.
There's also a 3rd skin you can get as well.
Is there?
There is. If you play on the mobile app, you can unlock the Cord Kahale skin, and all you have to do is earn any amount of XP in Fortnite while playing through the Fortnite mobile app. So it can be in any game mode. It does have a Lego variant, but to get that free skin, all you have to do is play mobilely. Fortnite is available mobile. So link your Lego account to your Epic account, get 2 skins, then download Fortnite on your phone and play enough to earn some XP, and you'll unlock another free skin. So to my brand new players, boom, we already got your locker buff for free. 3 new skins. You don't have to walk around as Jonesy. Look, we just unlocked Force 3, so a level 3 out of that bad boy. So what we're doing now is we're pretending that we've grinded and done like 5 storm dungeons and got, 20 books, and we're reading all the books.
So this is how many books you'd have to read. A lot.
Yeah. As well as the Klombo ones. Because Klombos do the old buffs like durability and stuff at higher levels. So read all your Klombo's books from the floating islands inside of the Lost Isles. Take any bus stop to the Klombo icon, and that'll get you to the Lost Isles. And then also go into the storm and open chests either in dungeons or defeating enemies. Sometimes enemies very rarely will drop one for you.
Also, you'll know you have all the runes collected when you read a book, and instead of unlocking a tome, you'll just see I was just awarded 20 essence.
Decor. Yeah, or you might get decor.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wait, these are prop tomes too?
The Klombo ones.
Oh yeah, well, those are 2 separate books for the Klombo. There's a prop tome and there's a Klombo rune tome.
But if you find a green book and you've already unlocked all the tomes, then the green book will also give you what a regular tome would.
Really? I did not know
in my
that.
sandbox world yesterday, I just opened 50 green combos and 50
So they kind of work
ones
backwards
reverse,
compatible for each
yes.
other
As long
almost.
as the rarity's over a certain point, you'll get reverse rewards. So I'm reading combo books now, and you'll start to see.
Interesting.
Eventually, we're gonna unlock decor.
Interesting.
So, with the storm ones, you'll know you have them all by getting essence. With the combo ones, you'll know you have them all by getting decor items. Like, okay, I have all the runes. Still worth reading all of them and getting your free decor. I low-key shouldn't have read the combo ones because that's how you get the level 2 stuff. And we don't want to roll and get level 2. We want to only get level 3. Well,
no,
I got
combo
level
gets
3.
you the level 3. It's just different runes because I think that's how you still get damage durability.
Damage, durability, luck,
level
and
3.
berserk.
And I don't think you unlock level 3 until you unlock level 1 and 2. I think it's like it progresses.
Progressive. How do you get more time in the storm? So you can do active regeneration, which is where you eat storm fruit to add time back, or drink a storm nectar to add time back. Or
No,
you can
Davey,
do
the
passive,
books are an
which is
expert.
where you put on a charm, a storm charm. There's one that adds 1.5 minutes, and there's one that adds 6. So either have the charms unlocked and crafted. There's Destruction 3. That's the one I wanted to see. Or just carry storm fruit or storm nectar with you. All right. So now I'm going to go and actually bless my tools because I think we have everything that I want. Let me get rid of this blue.
Man, I would have taken the dry cough I had yesterday. I'm not even coughing today. It's all my sinuses.
Sorry, dude.
No, I'm sorry. I
Destruction
feel like
3.
so much
You're
less
doing great.
alive, and I feel like I'm making you do all the info giving.
Nah, dude.
So I feel bad, but it's hopefully it's understandable. You know me.
Yeah, it's
I'm on top of it.
Stop talking about it. Stop apologizing. I ain't worried about you. I mean, I'm worried about you. It's not bothering me.
you.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Are you working on doing some?
I'm just making
runes?
my final loadout, and then we can just speed run everything else. I accidentally put the wrong one on, so I had to remake my sword. But yeah, now we're going to the Rune Forge, and we're just getting the power-ups that we want on our items. So I don't like any of these, so I can re-roll for some essence. I don't like any of these, I can re-roll for some essence.
Now, normally you would need
Destruction 3.
actual amounts of essence, but since we're in sandbox, we can kind of just re-roll this forever.
Yep, and the cool thing about essence is you get essence every time you break something, every time you kill an enemy. Just go out and about, run around, have a good time playing the game, and you'll fill your wallet in no
We're
time.
just not breaking berry bushes, apparently, no.
Well, look, I haven't done anything.
No,
other than
I know,
break
I'm
all the
just
furniture
kidding.
here, and I have 500 or 350. That's just from literally breaking the furniture in this camp. I have almost 500. So I have a super durable one with Destruction and Stormbane, meaning I'll kill the rollers, crawlers, acolytes, all of those things a lot faster with my sword.
How's it going, Dom?
What's up, Ridley?
Best sword combo? I don't think there is a one situation or like a one sword fits all situations best. It depends on what you're doing. So I guess if you want to let me know what your goal is, I can give you an optimal loadout or like room
Nice.
setup for that.
Yeah, like I just put zapping on here, and most people would say, why would you do zapping instead of storm? Because then you can shoot the enemies better. Well, I use my sword on the enemies, and then the final blow, I hit them with a zap to try to chain link them. So like it just depends on strategy, like, you know.
I could not get last chance 3 to roll.
Found life.
I know we unlocked it.
I just need Destruction 3.
I just want last chance. There it is.
And it's not a bad thing. Don't feel bad if, like, for your first run through the Storm King, you also want to go through Sandbox to feel it out. By all means. Sandbox is a great place to kind of learn the game before trying to increase the difficulty by doing normal survival. And then once you're comfortable in normal survival, jumping into an expert world. Destruction 3. Alright, I have my sword and my crossbow. I'm pretty much set. Might as well go ahead and do my pickaxe as well since I'm here. Destruction 3 right off the bat. I'll make a really durable and strong pickaxe. So to your question earlier, also another way that you can add to your
Lifting
storm timer
bricks,
is
I'm
storm
mad sick
purification
today.
rune. If you have a weapon or a tool that has storm purification, when you destroy an enemy with it, you will gain some time back as well. So I'm looking for durability and damage. There we go. Where's my durability? Give me some durability. I've gotten last chance 3 like 4 times, by the way.
Huh.
There it is again. There's durability 2. I'm gonna keep rolling, see if I can get 3. There it is again, last chance. There it is again, last chance 3.
I got my
Durability 3,
one
there we go.
nail.
All right, my loadout is set. Might as well do the forest axe since I have it. I usually don't buff up a forest axe too often, but destruction 3 on tools is OP. You have a chance at one-shotting a resource. And just so you know, in the Storm King battle, which we'll get to it more in the future, the enemy spawners and the weak points and a horn on a Storm King count as a resource. So the destruction 3 has a chance to one-shot that as well. I'm not even really going to use this forest axe. I don't know why I'm doing this, but here we are. I have commercial now? What does that mean?
Twitch ad, I imagine.
All right, my loadout is set. I'm going to go burn the books that I have extra, and then we can start going back to the town village.
I'm just getting my last couple of runes done and I'll be ready.
What's up, Koshka? Good to see you back, dude. Thank you, Abide. Upgrade the village. All quests have been completed. Upgrade the village. Shamalama. Complete the vehicle build. What's cool is it does spawn you in a vehicle build right here. So just finish this build.
Oops. Why did it let me do that?
Dude, why? You're just as bad as my community, dude.
Well, I was
I'll let
trying
you do
to.
the vehicle build.
No, it's fine. I just went to go like try to start it, and as soon it was like the same moment you clicked. So me starting it was actually me just disassembling the freaking thing.
Yeah.
You gotta let me do something. You're doing all the talking. I gotta do something here.
I'm gonna go get metal resources. We can spawn in metal resources, but just to kind of show you guys how they've changed things around. For example, this is marble. Marble is a rock resource or an ore, and or a rock resource, and it used to only spawn in grassland caves. Now it spawns outside of it. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll find some copper out and about in the grasslands. Cool. And that's for any resource for metal. When it says collect metal resources, so for example, these are copper bars that I'll get. I got 4 copper bars out of that. That's 4 of 20 for the challenge. If I click J, J is how you pull up your journal, and it shows you every objective you have. I just collect 20 metal. I just progressed by finding those 4 copper bars. So any metal whatsoever. So if you're running
also,
around,
I don't know if I should mention it. It may be a bug and not intended, but I've noticed even if you only have like 1 copper bar or 1 copper on you, if you just drop it and pick it up 20 times, I think it works.
that's definitely a bug and probably something that you want to address.
I can't leave out the strats that I know, though. Again, I don't even know if it's intentional or not. It
doubt they
doesn't
want
sound
somebody
like
to
it, but
practice removing and picking up something from their inventory. But yes, it does work. I just did it. But I didn't have to because there's more copper bars. There's more copper bars. I would have had 20 regardless. So there you go for the sake of the argument.
am I good to upgrade?
How do you get level 3 runes? Keep reading books. Keep reading the books. Yes.
Yes, we were in
So-
Sandbox just doing demonstrations today, mostly.
Go to the Colombo Lost Islands and find Colombo books, and go to dungeons and find the storm books. Read them, read them, read them. Once you found all the level 1s, you'll start finding all the level 2s, then you find all the level 3s. Yo, Stein, thank you for the gifted sub over to Prince. I didn't even see that. Thank you. Huh. I didn't have Wi-Fi for an entire week. I've been waiting for you to stream. Well, here I am. All right, so next we have to enter a storm and pop 5 storm bud plants and collect 10 storm fruit. So typically what I like to do for this is try to see if I have the ability to, you're not, for sandbox you can, but for normal you won't have the storm charm ready yet. So what I do is I find the storm and I run the outskirts looking for the fruit. You can also reset your timer. So if you see your timer's at 10 seconds, step out of the storm and then step back in, and it'll shoot all the way back up to 30.
Do you want to fly over to the storm island real quick with me?
There's a closer one. There's a closer one.
Is there? Where? Oh, do you see it? Oh, I see it.
So for this one, literally it's a challenge to step into a storm. Inside the storm, you'll find all the new enemies like acolytes. You'll find storm rollers. You'll find storm crawlers. So be careful. Be ready to fight. Be equipped. Maybe have some health charms ready. As a matter of fact, by this point, I think I would have at least have put on some health charms. So I'll go ahead and give myself 3 green health charms.
So you can fly in sandbox mode, but you can also fly in cozy or regular survival. You just need to go to the world settings, scroll down, look for player fly mode, and then just toggle that on, and then you'll be able to fly in your world.
But I have a rule on that. I will not discover in fly mode. If I've been there and I have to go far, I will fly lands that I've discovered. But with it being a random spawn rate of storms, there's no harm in like, dude, I've been looking for 4 hours, still haven't found a storm. Go ahead and fly around and find you a storm. Part of the game is exploring and having fun, but there is a point, like a gray area where it's like, okay, I've done the fun part of exploring. I'm getting tired of it. What's up, Hot Rod? Reading books like a nerd. Alright, so here's your storm fruit. We gotta collect 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even have to enter the storm and get in hostile zone to find them. So the outskirts typically have a lot of storm fruit.
Well, then you're gonna want to gather them up before you go in anyway, so that way you've got some ready to eat.
Facts. Because just 30 seconds, it goes by faster than you think. So I found 4. And then a new part of the update as well, worth mentioning, is the red icon. Nate, what does that red icon mean when an enemy has a red icon?
It means the enemies are way out of your league, but not for me.
Not for us. Yeah, last time you said that was our expert world where we died within 2 minutes after you saying that.
Oh, call an ambulance, but not for me.
So, still looking for storm fruit. I don't know if Nate's found any.
No, I've been fighting for my life. There we go. Storm fruit. Storm fruit. Fruit.
Alright, I found a patch of 5 that might do us. So I found a patch of 5. And it's really helpful to have the journal too, because, for example, it says to enter into the storm. But some of these challenges are in 3 phases. So boom, we did the enter the storm. Before you go all the way back to your base camp thinking, oh, I did what I needed to do, check your journal, because it might say, all right, now that you've done that, yes. So now it changed from just enter the storm to pop 5 storm buds, which are the explosive plants, these here. Don't stand close, but interact, or just run by them. They'll shake, and then boom, they let out a shock. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 4 of them. Nate, I'll leave the last one for you to demonstrate. If you notice my timer, it's at 10 seconds. It's letting me know you better get out. I can eat storm fruit, and it replenishes that timer. Or, hey, I just found sapphire in here, by the way. Or, like, oh no, my timer's low. 3, 2, just leave and come back. It resets your timer. And now we're able to upgrade the Storm Chaser camp. So once you go to your journal, never go back to camp until it says it's ready to upgrade. Because I've made mistakes where I've run all the way back to my camp and realized the objective changed and it was something else in the storm that I had just left. So make sure you always check your journals. before you decide to go on any trek. Really, really important.
Wait, I didn't notice you took actual damage every couple of seconds in here. What the heck? Am I not losing hearts? I swear I'm running around for ages on expert mode and not losing hearts. Or maybe it's my
You might have your charm. Yeah.
Well, I thought this. I didn't realize that at first because I think I immediately crafted the low rarity one. So maybe I just never remember getting passive damage from the storm.
Gems can be found in both the main storm and the dungeon storms. Cool. That's good to know. What is better, a ruby sword or a lightsaber? My vote is the ruby sword because there's so much versatility in what you can craft it. You can make it really fast where it's faster than the lightsaber, or you can make it to where it hits really hard, so it hits harder than the lightsaber. But what it really boils down to is the runes. You cannot put a rune on a lightsaber because it's considered a mythic, whereas you can craft up to 4 runes on
I've come for your
sword,
pickle.
so. What's making me fly? In our settings, we turned on fly mode because we're trying to speed run through the Storm King quests so that you guys can see exactly what needs to be done to go all the way through the storm, up through the Storm King.
Are we ready to go for the next part?
Yeah, I'm already headed back to the village.
Okay.
Kaboom did say it was hard to gather resources as you kept getting attacked. Yeah, I can imagine. You saw how wild it was just trying to pick up fruit. Imagine trying to build up and get the sapphire there. I would just elect to not get the resources inside of a storm. They're the most hostile place on the entire map. So if you need sapphire, go elsewhere.
1 grit minis, you need to level up your storm village. Even if you do find a storm, you're not going to be able to do much with it if you haven't progressed the rest of the storm chaser base. And then when you progress the storm chaser base, you at like level 6 or 7,
2 hours
you'll see us getting
later.
here soon. We're going to get a storm chaser compass. And once you get the storm chaser compass, that will actually automatically mark all the storms on your map.
Right.
So you might think you have none, but it's a big world. So unless you have searched every inch of your map, there may one still be out there. But once you get the compass, it'll make it very easy for you to find them.
Hey, Power. Hey, Excel. One thing to note about the strategy that we did where you break all the furniture is this world, okay, so step back. When you're leveling up a village,
I'm in sandbox,
there
that's
is
how I'm
the
playing.
tasks, and then there's the comfort level. Comfort level comes from the amount of builds inside of this area. So like you see that it highlights a rectangle. The amount of builds and decor inside of this square raise the comfort level. So you have to make sure that your comfort level is enough as well as you've done the tasks. So one note about our strat to de-furnish it, it does lower the comfort level. This particular village does not worry about comfort level because they built enough decor in it where you can max it to level 10 without building a thing. But we destroyed 90% of what they built. So you'll see now, it says that the comfort level is only some out of 6. It's closer to the 5. So if you do that strat, do understand that you will have to rebuild stuff
Here,
in
look
here.
at it. Open up the menu. Will it go up if I build something?
Go ahead. Yep, it went
Cool.
all the way up to 6 just
And
about.
by the way, everybody, the stone cutter is the new grill for spamming village comfort level.
Ignore my 4 grills over here.
Well, the grill is not bad, but it costs the torches, which is annoying. The stone cutter costs for pretty basic materials, and you can craft a bunch of them, and they give you a ton of rating per.
Yeah, so we need about 1 more stone cutter.
Bang.
And there it is, ready to upgrade comfort level wise. It'll glow even if you haven't done the challenges. Just to let you know you're comfortable enough to level up. But if you look, we still have these 2 challenges. So there's 2 parts to it, comfort level and challenges. Our challenges right now are talk to Carl Ruckus. He's going to give us an Eye of the Storm, which is in fact what we will need to open up the Storm King. He gave us 3 of them. So you get 3 of these from him, 5 of them from the Raven, and going into a storm dungeon, odds are one of your rewards will be some of them as well. You need 10 to open up the gate.
That's new
That
too. I
will.
think they just added those 3 eyes of the storm that Ruckus gives you. I think they just added that in the other update. I read that in the Reddit patch notes they did.
Nice. Yeah, because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh.
Does he give me some too, maybe?
So now it says the collect 5 Durasteel. That is why I was saying save these right here. There's some plastoid on these. There's the Durasteel. There's 1 Durasteel.
Probably exactly why they put these pieces here.
I can almost guarantee it. Just gonna fly up here for now.
Normally meat pies take a second to craft, so we're just gonna get them going.
Iron bars.
Oh, weird. I'll just spawn the pies. So you don't like the part of that quest is actually wrong. It just says take the bus to visit a rebel. You don't have to do that. The real goal is collect 5 steel. Ignore the rest of the text.
Retrieve your compass upgrade from Dr. Burasaka. If you want to talk about how that's now part of the hood, since you were talking about the compass earlier.
Yes. So did we actually get that quest?
But you do.
So you'll get to this point and you're like, I didn't get my compass. I didn't get my compass. You need to talk to Dr. Baraska right here. You talk to her and look at that. She upgrade. Yes, please. And then she upgrades your compass. Although it's not a physical item anymore. It's just part of your UI. But now that we have our compass upgraded, we can look around the map and look at that. Our map has all the markers on it for the Storm King and all the storms.
We used to have to craft that and where the illuminator typically would go. You know, now we all talk about we need to have the illuminator. But usually it took up a slot down here and you had to choose between the two, whereas now the compass is built in, so we literally have it. We don't have to build a compass. That's great. Why did you put these 3 slots here? Sounds good. Poor Nate. Now you see our comfort level is down again, so we have to build again.
Oh.
Craft an epic sword. And I just leveled up in game. Look at that XP, baby.
Also, one thing to keep in mind with that passive equipment, since they did get rid of the compass, the illuminator is the only passive equipment, but that just tells me hopefully they're going to add new passive equipments in the future. It wouldn't make sense to just have one item for one slot, because then they would just build that in too.
Yep. You heard it here first. He went to LEGO headquarters. He knows things.
We know things.
Hmm.
Less than you probably
Alert,
think,
bros, I
but we
saw
know
that.
things. Storm cores, enter storm cave, crafted an epic sword. Okay.
Thank you, Tone Zone. See
Do
the
I-
alert, bros.
Do I just spawn the cores in, you think?
What is that?
Do you want me to spawn the greater storm cores in for speed?
Anything you spawn, at least explain where you get it from.
That sounds good. Greater storm core. I'm gonna spawn it in here for this village level here. However, you get it off of storm rollers, storm crawlers. I believe they even drop. I don't think they drop from the acolytes outside the storm, or like
They have
outside
to be in a
like,
dungeon.
But they're in a dungeon. If you're fighting enemies in a dungeon, you're gonna get tons. I think it's, and I don't even think it's used for much other than weapon crafting. You can make like blue weapons with it. And then I think there's a charm, like one of the storm charms you use it for. But I don't think it's like mega important other than this village upgrade and then like blue weapons. But you get it all over the place from all the different storm enemies.
Right. Now, we did get the question again. What are the best runes for a ruby sword? I have my preference, but again, it depends on what you're trying to do.
Yep.
For example, for me, my favorite will probably always be damage, destruction, and Stormbane, and that is because I'm building that sword to go do the Storm King battle, and I want to be able to use my sword on enemy spawners and weak points and have a chance to one-shot them. I want increased damage overall, so damage, and then I want to be really strong against storm enemies because they're spawning everywhere during the battle. Acolytes, crawlers, and rollers, so it's almost like a double-double on the damage that I'm doing to the enemies there because my sword now does it's got a damage buff and then a enemy type damage buff too, so it's doubling up the damage buff as well as I have a chance to one-shot the spawner that the enemies came from. So for me, that's my go-to, but zapping is fun because they come in mobs. So like if you kill one, it'll zap all the rest of them and weaken them and sometimes eliminate them. So zapping is cool. Lifesteal, it's kind of hard to craft. You see he's got this black and blue sushi. It's a little bit hard to craft because you do have to go fishing and find a whole bunch of black and blue shieldfish. Well, if you want to kind of speed that and not have to heal as much and just be able to carry something like berries, you can get away with doing berries and a lifesteal rune, because lifesteal, when I destroy an enemy, it allows it like will grant me a heart per enemy that I destroy, roughly. So you could do maybe sacrifice the Stormbane instead of having like a double on the damage. You can sacrifice that and you have lifesteal and be healed. Has like the vampire symbol. You can be healed like you're taking their life away and getting it, adding to your own HP. Or you might add durability because you want your sword to last longer. But I've typically found that a sword built out of cut ruby is gonna last long enough. So it depends on your preference. For me, I want double on the damage. So give me Stormbane 3 and damage 3, and then so I have the chance to one-shot the spawners and weak points. Give me the destruction. Our current quest is to enter a storm cave. So storm cave is a dungeon. So we're literally gonna go back, and low-key for sake of time, we can also do this. We're gonna go back to this storm that we were just at. In the middle of every storm is a rift to enter. It will either be a rift to enter a dungeon, or it'll be a rift to, or a portal to enter the Storm King, and you'll notice the different markings on them. So for this one, it's just a lightning bolt, so it's just a storm with a storm dungeon. Notice how I can't see a mountain from here. It's just like a little hill. That's because it's a storm cave, aka a dungeon. It's not the Storm King. The Storm King will be a massive spiraling mountain. So Brave's preference is damage, destruction, and looks. That's right. Yo, thank you, Haskins. I appreciate you, brother. Good to see you.
I don't know
for
if
that
I'll
10K.
get to have it activated by then, but one of the combos I'm running is a copper hilted ruby sword. So that way it only has 2 slots, but adding the copper hilt gives it even more speed on top of the ruby. So it's maxed out on speed. And then what I have is damage and last chance. And my goal before we start the fight is to get this sword low on durability, so the last chance kicks in, and then I'll get the damage plus the last chance bonus, and it's gonna do like 30 plus damage to the Storm King.
Actually sick. So there's something to be mindful of, guys.
I just dove in.
It's fine. It's hard to get to this rift because of the enemies and all the obstructing like landscape and everything. Just be mindful of your timer with your fruit and your nectar. And
At
once
first,
you get
you
inside,
only have 30 seconds, right, by default?
Yeah. But once you get inside, there is no timer. Like, you're safe in here from the storm. It's just a matter of surviving these bad guys. So this is a dungeon. Dungeons are in layers. Layers can either be a collection layer or a destruction layer, as I like to call it. The collection layer means we have to go collect 3 of the
You can have that.
You just craft me a storm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I wanted a few more hearts.
A destruction layer is where you have to destroy or you have to destroy all the enemy spawners and the enemies. Hey, there was one of those crystals that you were talking about from Acolyte inside of a cave.
Yep. Greatest one for it.
So a layer might either be fighting enemies and destroying their spawner, or it'll be finding and collecting 3 storm crystals, which you collect them by breaking them. There's one right there. You just have to break it. Boom. That's 1 of 3. We have to find 3 of them. And then you can progress to the next layer, which it says descend because it's like you're going deeper into the storm. So we broke 1. And you can explore here if you want. There's not really a point to it because these guys will just keep respawning like a normal cave. There's another one.
You can just speed run, break the crystals, and run back, and you're good.
Yeah, you don't have to run around here. There's not going to be resources or anything. It's literally just enemies and the objectives. So sometimes they're hard to find. Sometimes they do bug and don't spawn. Don't worry. Just back out, come back in. Watch out for those explosive plants. I keep getting hit by those.
What's cool about those is if you shoot them with your arrow before they explode, they break, but they don't explode, so you don't have to worry about the mess on the ground.
So we're just looking for those big old pink crystals. Fly mode is like jacking up my mobility mojo.
I'm guessing we passed it. Sometimes the crystals are like in a really low, weird place.
I'm in a really deep layer.
I'm gonna backtrack if you haven't found it yet.
Victory screech!
Pretty sure you're right. I hit the dead end. So most of these are dead ends because, like I said, your goal is to do the 3 and then get back to the entrance. So.
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! I will dismantle this oppressive establishment board by board!
This is the one where there's 3. Or this is the one where like
It's been 84 years.
flying looking for it.
3 hours later.
Can you move along? I'm all out of time cards.
Keeping safe.
Found it. So
The
here's the
inner
third one, chat.
machinations
Oh, yeah.
of my
Oh,
mind
right by
are
it.
an
Behind
enigma.
this.
And what that does is now you go back to the entrance.
this
which-
guy stinks!
I'm bad for this.
If you go to the end of the cave, it'll take you a portal back to the beginning of the entrance, or you could just double back and run back to the beginning of the entrance. Either way works.
Ooh, rift crystals. This is another really good place to farm rift crystals. So like if you're looking for rift crystals, just make sure that you
I'll wait till you get over here to open the chest, but I'm at the beginning.
Oh, I was gonna wait to do the rift because one of the objectives is to complete a layer.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
I'm waiting for you. But with the back to Eyes of the Storm and Rift Crystals, these chests, every time you defeat a lair before you go down, it's going to give you a chest. These chests, they don't always give you Eyes of the Storm, but I feel like they either give you Eyes of the Storm or Rift Crystals, but they do always give you a rune book. You want to do the honors, Brave?
Absolutely. Boom! I tried to back up so I could see the
So
loot,
I
but
saw
that
a
auto
Greater
pickup-
Storm Core, but I don't think I saw any eyes or Rift
I
Shards.
got an eye. I did get an eye.
Oh, you did get an eye?
I got an eye. I got 3 storm crystals, 3 storm core or rift crystals, 3 storm cores, 4 nectars, and 7 flower, which helps a lot with those meat pies, which would be the next objective. Next objective would that we've already. I think you said you already spawned them in, but would be to make those meat pies.
Yes. I already
You
have.
might be saying like, what's so good about flour? Well, if you're not sandboxing and just spawning stuff in, I just got 7 flour and can immediately go make 3 pies.
Did you go down or did we go? We were back to the base, right?
Going back to the base, the objective is just to enter it.
No, I got a
But-
I got a quest that says defeat waves. Oh wait, is that just for the? That's just for the cave. I was like defeat enemy spawners.
So there is value to continuing to go down though, guys. Every dungeon has a mini boss. He's called the Thunder Lord, and so it's a random amount. It can be 3, it can be 6, I think, layers to the cave, where it just you go through the rift to descend, and it might say find 3 more storm crystals and break them, or it might say destroy all enemies, and the only way to destroy all enemies is to break their spawners so they stop spawning in.
Have you not got the double brute duo at the end yet?
I have not.
Okay, so it's not always that storm boss guy. Or the little guy.
Thunderlord.
Literally, some of the times it is 2 storm wild brutes.
Oh, nice. So there's always a mini boss, and then when you defeat them, you get your final prize, which is again just another loot chest.
Let me tell you, the storm guy, much more preferable.
Yeah.
The brutes are not.
I can imagine. And it's not a thing either, where it's like once it's done, the dungeon's complete. Like no, they always reset. So you can continue to just farm resources. Like you saw in there, we got 5 rift crystals. It takes 4 rift crystals to upgrade a weapon from purple to gold.
There are definitely storms at night.
So
Also,
it's
Amber is in the
super valuable to
grasslands
keep
and in
returning to
grasslands
those.
caves now.
All right. Now we can upgrade. Use 3 storm geysers to defeat 5 storm rollers and investigate the Tempest Gateway. So,
Let's just
The
go there.
storm geysers are where are
They're in the
the
storms.
cool pink glowy thingies that you saw. Where you want to go?
Storm King. I figure we can go to the Storm King Island since we got to do
Yeah,
geysers, enemies, and the gateway. That'll knock out all three there.
Yep. So the storm geysers, what's cool about these geysers is they're not like the geysers in the desert. They like shoot you straight up. They're actually like forward propelling like launchers. So
Yeah,
they're really cool.
whichever way you walk into them is the way it propels you. I noticed. I think.
Yeah, and also they for challenges like this, you can use the same ones over and over again. You don't have to like find 3. You can literally just go over it, go back to it, over it, back to it, over it. But there is a storyline here. And when we get to that portal, I'll explain what the storyline is and why they're kind of redundant in how they're sending you around the world. Aside from just wanting you to just
Anelia,
explore.
are your storms disappearing after you defeat the dungeons? Because that's supposed to happen. They'll come back 24 hours after.
Yeah, it'll be clear skies when you come out of the dungeon.
To Texas,
And less
I've
hostile.
been better.
I've still had
I
some enemies
am
spawning, but just less
sick
hostile.
as a
Not as
dog
many, not as
today. I'm
crazy.
feeling like absolute doo-doo. And,
Hey, Lego responded to my tweet. W, we love Lego.
and dibs and shit. I've been
it's
better.
so funny.
Am I
It says,
okay? Yes.
Lego
Am I
Fortnite put out a tweet that says
100%
tag
no.
yourself, and it has 4 images. There's Bright Bomber, and it says the explosive expert. There's Jonesy, and it says the overthinking strategist. There is, I don't know the name of this purple skin, but the healer that saves the day. And then there's a fish sticks, and it says the goofy one.
And also,
Of course, I'm the goofy one, dude.
Prince, back on your other question, every world's different. My world only has 2 storm dungeons. Some people only have 1, some people have like 5. It's kind of random.
I'm cold. So notice how I'm not just immediately dying going in the Frostlands. In the old linear wave of play, you had to do grasslands to drylands to Frostlands, because in the grasslands, by leveling up a village to level 10, you were given the charms and totems and things that you need to survive in the drylands. Then you could go in the drylands and build there, which gave you the totems and charms and stuff you needed to survive in the Frostlands, so on and so forth. When they realized that play was very linear and it limited exploration. For example, my 6-year-old, the moment we got in his new world, the first thing he wanted to do was go play in the snow. And I was like, wait, Daddy's got to, level up your village for 10 hours first, and then you can go play in the snow. And they realized that we don't, in an open world game, you don't want to have linear gameplay. You want it to be circle gameplay, meaning that there's reasons to go everywhere and anywhere at any time, over and over and over again. And so they lessened the health impact of temperature and made it more of a stat impact. So like you saw right there, I couldn't sprint, I couldn't do a lot of things. I can't swing as fast. But either way, your stats are lowered. So yes, I would be more optimal to be better equipped for the snow, but it's no longer impossible. Nate can vouch. If you started a new world, you could maybe last 15 seconds in the Frostlands.
Yeah,
if tried to
it was like
explore
a challenge. It was like not just a challenge, it was borderline impossible.
And they wanted to eliminate that so that anyone could play anywhere at any level. And also, the enemies, the same thing. They used to have it to where the enemies got along that line. Grasslands enemies were easy, then they were harder in the drylands, and then they were really hard in the Frostlands. Like, I'm talking a Frostland spider could hit you and take away 8 hearts. Now they balanced it to where spiders have this level of attack when they hit you, no matter what kind or where they are. Well, why have different types? Because different types give you a different material or a different color for when you craft with different materials from different places. Like, oh, I really want this sword, but I want the pin on it to be blue instead of black because it just looks meh. Okay, well, go get a Frostlands wolf and you can have a blue one. Like, just different reasons to go to different places, but it's no longer impossible. So, like,
No, Duke, we're in Sandbox
right now,
today just
beginning
doing
of the world,
demonstration.
had we not had anything
stuff
but our
for Storm
dagger,
King.
we still could have taken on like a frost wolf.
Everything today is
just
for
mechanically
demonstration purposes only.
Tactful. Oh, but this is a really good view. This is what I was talking about. That is the Storm King. He is marked on the map for us, so it's not like we had to find it. But notice how it's not just a little hill in the middle. It is a massive, spiny mountain. Man, what a screenshot. Man, let me get this illuminator off of me. Look at that, chat. Let me even put this sword away. It's getting in my vibe. Look at that. That is the Storm King. Let's move our markers. You want to move yours, Nate? Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm just.
That is the Storm King.
Well, that's where he is. Wait,
A
am I
very
frozen?
menacing-looking mountain.
Why can't I move? There we go.
There's your screenshot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting that. That's beautiful. Future thumbnail.
Hey, Zeppelin. How's it going?
Oh, we love Zeppelin. We love Zeppelin.
I'm making it through work right now. I'm dying. As much as I'm enjoying playing with you as I always do, this next 50 minutes cannot go fast enough, so I can just go lay down for about 8 more hours. That's exactly what's happening after this stream. We're ending and heads hitting the pillow, and maybe I might order some DoorDash so I can get some food.
Love that. Do you think that Luck 3 is worth using to collect eyes quicker? Yeah.
Yes.
I've mentioned many times that if you're not using it to fight the Storm King, you definitely want luck. You definitely want destruction and durability, so that you can, for the longest amount of time, get those resources. So yes, even on your sword, if you're collecting rift crystals and storm crystals and eyes and things like that, throw luck on everything that you plan to use.
I'm gonna get up there, and then give me 1 second. I'm gonna go turn my AC on. Clearly, it's a warm day here in Phoenix. I have the window open. I'm like, why am I burning?
I'll be quick, because there's the timer.
No, I got 4 minutes.
4?
I got 2 storm charms equipped. I didn't cheat her too hard enough to where these situations were going to be holding me back here. 1 second, like I said, it's burning up in here.
So guys, the lore behind this, and the reason why they send you here, even though you can't use it, is they want it to be imagine a movie. Carl Ruckus said, like, yes, now here's the location of the Storm King that's causing all these problems. They're like, all right, I'll go fight it. Wait, an arcane lock is keeping the gateway closed? So now we'll go back to Carl Ruckus and report, like, hey, I found it and I got up here. And it's pretty hard to get up here too, because we just flew here, but all the enemies and stuff, it would be really hard. So it's kind of supposed to be like an even harder quest. Like, man, I went through all the trouble to get up here just to realize I can't even do anything. Even if I had 10 eyes, I can't do anything. Because it's actually letting me interact. Because the story is, Carl revealed it for us. We said, we'll go check it out. We checked it out. Now we're going to go back to Carl and tell Carl, like, hey, man, I found it. It was hard to get there, but it's doable. It's like, well, why didn't you defeat the Storm King? Well, it's got some kind of lock on it. And Carl says, that must be Raven. So the next quest will in fact be that we have to go take down Raven so that he,
I just realized we gotta hit 2 more of these geysers.
Oh, you go ahead and do it. I'm busting back to the base.
Can't bet the same one twice.
Yep. So that's the lore, is saying, like, oh crap, I gotta go back. So he says, oh, I guess that to open that portal, first you gotta go stop Raven. Raven's stopping us from getting to the Storm King. So our next quest you're gonna see is gonna be that we have to go defeat Raven. How do you make a lightsaber? You can't make it, you have to find it. You can either level up the Star Wars Rebel Village to level 4 and Captain Bavara will give you one, or you can go inside of the cave dungeons and make it through the layers of stormtroopers and bad Empire guys, and you'll find a lightsaber in the treasure chest at the end.
That seems to be the theme for mythics. They are not crafted, they are obtained.
That's how it is in the BR too. Back from the storm. Defeat 5 storm rolls. Crap, we should have done it
I'm doing it right now. Way ahead of you.
I got 3 over here. I'm gonna spawn them in. So we needed to kill 3 of these bad boys while we were in the storm, which is what Nate is doing, but what I did not do. careful because the storm rollers are just like the other rollers, but one buff. They have an electrical trail. I mean, they hit harder, don't get me wrong, but they also have
They have like an
electrical
energy trail. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Purple hurdies.
Purple freeze. One more roller. Here we go. Done. So I'm leveling it up now. And you'll see find Raven's hideout and collect the 10 eyes. So we have to go to Raven to get him to stop the arcane block on the portal, and then we can use 10 eyes to actually activate the portal. So next thing we're gonna do is go to Raven, and don't worry, because we got that compass upgrade, we can see Raven is right there, and we're gonna go fight them. Somebody way earlier on in stream had a question for Nate on the best strats for defeating Raven. That's exactly what we're about to go do right now.
Let's do it. This is Lego Fortnite, not Lego Brick Life.
Odyssey.
We will. Are we playing Brick Life today? We are, right? For a little bit.
Yep. This is Lego Odyssey.
Exactly.
Inside of Lego.
There's Raven's house. We got to show him the Rift Crystal strat too. This is you can only do this once, but if you want like I think it's like 20 or 30 Rift Crystals you get off of it, it's a lot. You'll have enough to rift a lot of weapons with it.
The best charm to wear, if you're in expert mode, you're gonna want a Totem of Return, a regen charm, and then a storm charm. And if you're not, then 2 regen charms and a storm charm.
Harry, I think it's
are kind of the way to go.
It just doesn't respawn.
They fixed the
You
Rift
could still
Crystal
do it,
glitch. Wouldn't know. Don't do it. I don't do duplication glitches. I don't do glitches that take away the fun of actually resourcing and
All
exploring.
I know is that today, or at least when I tried it, they weren't respawning. So it's still. I don't think it's cheating to get it the first time, but it would have been kind of cheap.
No.
If it was on respawn.
There's a glitch where
Oh.
you put floors down, break his house, and when you enter in, it tried to rebuild the house, and it just completely destructed, and all the crystals keep coming back. So you could just keep going out and in, out and in, out and in, and then collect over 100 of them in one go. So that glitch I know about. I know they're working on it. I know I'll never use it. People complain that there's not enough content because I got all this done real fast.
Well, yeah, when
You got it all done real
speed
fast because
through.
you use cheat codes. Like if you're gonna cheat and get your stuff done fast, don't complain that stuff didn't take long enough or it wasn't enough stuff to do.
And
They
it's
built it to where it takes a lot of time to do, and that's like saying, man, they didn't make the enemies hard enough. Well, you freaking put in an invincibility cheat. What do you expect? Man, they didn't make this take long enough. I finished everything in 3 days. Not enough content. Well, you didn't farm your crystals. Like, I can only get 1 legendary weapon a day because I have to wait to defeat the Storm King again. I'm not, like, using a glitch to get 100 of them. So, I don't do anything like that. I don't promote it. I don't like it. I think it's scummy. I think it's lame. Like, don't do duplication glitches. Don't do exploits in that manner. Like, if
I
it's
don't
not a
have the
built-in
time to
mechanic
even
in the game,
find
it's not worth it.
glitches, man.
Huh?
I don't even have the time to find glitches.
Right. So Nate is doing the strat where you can you can enter Raven's house without alarming him. I'm gonna try to get an eye shot of him from in here. Raven is in here on his throne. He's sitting on his throne and he's alerted, but he doesn't know where to go.
I think he does, but he'll just stay there.
Oh, he saw me through the window.
But literally, easy as that. Come from up top in his house, and then he just chills there. Really easy to take him down. So if you're solo, go on top of his house and break through the top.
Want to show the rift strat before we open the chest?
The what?
You want to show the strat of where to get the things from, or do you want to?
The shards?
I-
Oh, we have to
yeah.
do that on the outside.
Yeah, I was just asking if you wanted to do that or you wanted to do the chest.
Oh, you do the chest. I'll do that.
Okay. Ah! You see, we got 2 Rift Crystals and 3 Eye of the Storms. So we have 7 now of the 10 that we need to open the portal.
Here. I got one
We have
earlier.
8 now. All right. And then typically you would have to like obby your way over here. It's kind of tough. But like again, for sake of time, we're just gonna fly. The barrows in Raven's house can be broken, and they drop crystals. Yep, that's what we're about to go through right now.
Show the sauce.
Yep, okay, that's exactly what we're doing right now.
All right, so in Raven's house, you can only do this once unless you cheat. You should only be able to do it once. So you'll notice that you can't actually break these with a purple pickaxe. You need a mythic pickaxe or better. But all you have to do is break the floor below it. And look at all those. I just got 7 rift crystals just from that. And then you go upstairs and there's more. So Brave, you break that one. Tell me how much you get off that one.
No. I got 11.
That's actually crazy. It's almost already 20.
That's 5. That's 5 items, and there's some more over here. That's 5 items that can be upgraded. I got one more over there. That's 5 items that can be upgraded.
There's one over here.
Into gold. Oh, here's another whole stack. No. That was 6
So I got
more.
8 total.
I have 18.
So that's 26.
And then more over here. Oh, no. So I have 23. So is that
23 and
31?
8. Yep, 31 rift crystals from.
Divide
doing
that
this.
by 4, chat. That's roughly 8. I know it's a little less than 8, but that's 8 items. So 2 full loadouts of sword, crossbow, 4 stacks, pickaxe that can be turned into gold. 2 full loadouts, and you can rift them all just from breaking those in his house. All right, let's head back.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So now we defeated Raven. He no longer has his arcane barrier on the gateway. The gateway can be opened to fight the Storm King. But first, go back to your village. I made this mistake in my expert world. I went and beat the Storm King.
Me too.
And I did not go back to the village yet to make it
too.
an objective to beat the Storm King. So I have a level 9 village in my expert world, even though I've already beaten the Storm King.
Yep, and now I'm on level 10. I gotta defeat him like 2 more times now. Actually, gonna do
Yeah.
that. 40 more minutes, Zeppelin. I got
What's up,
this.
Kingston?
Hey, even
So we got
some more.
20 minutes to beat the Storm King, and then we'll end with Brick Life.
The Rift Axe? What do you mean? What's the
Here
Rift
goes
Axe
Matt.
one?
I only have 2 storms in my world, and 1 is glitched. Oh, that's tough. It's completely random. Hey, look at that emote. Let's go. What's up, Breed? So now that the arcane barrier's down, we defeated Raven. We're gonna go to the town hall here, and it says we have to collect the eyes again. For right now, purposes you can drop and pick up. Boom, 10 eyes, upgrade. Thank you for the follow, Crazy. Now it's power up the Tempest and defeat the Storm King to get it to level 10. And I think we're ready. Right?
Yeah.
Only thing I could think of would be typically what I would say to new players at this time. The Storm King is tough. So if you don't have the charms that you want and the heals that you want and the weapons that you want, you need to spend some time before doing this last challenge upgrading. So like for example, I've been using this whole time. My charms are green. Hopefully by playing through all this without flying around and everything, I will have unlocked the resources and the ability to, at this point, have at least a blue storm charm and minimum 2 blue health charms. So that's what I'm going to do this battle with.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're ready.
And then the heals that I would craft before fighting the Storm King. I'm a sushi guy, so I want, 40 of these sushi. And then I feel equipped to go fight the Storm King.
Oh, my game just crashed.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
No worries. So that's what I'm carrying into this fight. If I can find where my sushi went. There it is. So this is the loadout I'm carrying. Some people said like, oh, just use Star Wars blasters. They're, hit scan. You can just easily go bang, bang, bang on the weak points and all that. Awesome. Super cool. I preferred the arrows so that I can try to hit the weak points with a destruction 3 and possibly one-shot them. Also want to use stuff that I crafted in the new crafting system against it. So we are just about set to go fight the Storm King. We're going to let Nate get back in game. He looks so cute running in place right here. But that being said, if you are ready to watch us take on the Storm King now that we have finished all of the quests, let me see your favorite dance emote in chat next to a W Lego group. I want to see W Lego group in chat with your favorite dance emote. It is Storm King time, baby! Let's see that W Lego group.
Okay, I'm in the lobby. I'll be there momentarily. Oh wait, is it gonna kick you? Is it
Not yet. Not if you get back fast enough.
Yeah. It still shows 2 players. We'll see if it even lets me load in right now. There we go. Okay, that was quick. Quick and easy. Usually I get worried when I see it says shows 2 players in the world when you're only in there. Oh, hi Winnie. Hi baby. Dad's sick. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
Sorry, we were having a dance party while we were waiting.
I'm gonna also show off my extra little tips for bringing stuff with you to the storm, because the sushi is great. You want the sushi bar, like minimum. The sushi's the best. If you just bring sushi, you'll probably be fine. However, I highly recommend bringing with you slurp juices, slap juices, tropical smoothies. With the new Storm Chasers update for Lego Odyssey, I noticed, I think it wasn't like this, they were only 2 minutes. Now the tropical smoothie and slap juice are 5-minute buffs. So
nice.
The tropical smoothie, it temporarily increases your max stamina. So when I drink this here, now when I sprint, you literally get like an extra stamina bar on top of your normal one. So you get more sprint. And then you also want the slap juice. And when you drink that, you get a 5-minute buff that makes your stamina regenerate faster. So not only do you have extra stamina now, but when you stop sprinting, it regens extremely fast. And in a fight like this, it's not going to make or break you, I don't think. But in a fight where you're trying to be moving all the time, having basically unlimited sprint and faster regeneration is an obvious bonus.
How do I find the Star Wars cave once I've gone through the base? Pull out your binoculars again and look around, and you'll see a crest for the Rebel Village. All right, here we go. Storm King time, chats.
We're ready.
Look at that. In an hour and a half, we demonstrated with commentary how to completely get to the Storm King.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna go take him down for you guys so you can see.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the slap juice. That one's pretty, or the slurp juice. Oh, dang it. I forgot to ride on with you. Sometimes I think it auto does it, and I'm an idiot for not doing it. I'll be right behind you. But anyway, the slurp juice is, again, not necessary, but it's a 2-minute healing buff. And if you bring a couple with them, you can basically keep yourself buffed the whole fight. And it's like having an extra regeneration charm equipped because it slowly heals you over time. Oh, you have a storm crab in my inventory? Because I'm in sandbox and I had them earlier because I needed to take out a couple of them. We're in sandbox now for demonstration purposes, just for FYI on everybody's. Okay, I'm flying over now. Sorry about that. Hey chat, do you want to see something wild? I don't even know if my webcam will reach, but look at my pile of tissues. I have a mountain going on my desk right now. It's so bad. I'm coming in. You look cold there, friend. And scared. Look at his face. Brave's face looks like he's seen things. No, turn around. Your silly fish face. Before we run in here, it's loud as heck. You do need 10 Eyes of the Storm to activate this. Now, here's the caveat: you have an hour. Every time you spend the 10 Eyes of the Storm, it will open the gateway for 1 hour. That means if you go in and you die, get back there quickly for your second attempt so you can get back in for free. Because after that hour passes, you gotta pay another entrance fee of 10 Eyes of the Storm.
Let's do it. Come on, Ken.
Keep Germ Mountain in Arizona, please. Germ Mountain, indeed.
Hey, SFBR, how are you? There we go. My TikTok listen, it got me to 10K before the Storm King fight. Let's go.
10K. That's massive, bro.
I hit you. Here we go. So I put out a TikTok today on the strat, but for me, the strat is always focus enemy spawners, then focus the enemies, and then before focusing the weak point, reload all your weapons. Oh, destruction 3, one-shot that thing. While it's just you and the Storm King, because he's easy to dodge if you don't have other things to worry about, that's when you want to heal up and get yourself ready for the next wave.
Beyond
go ahead
that,
and jump. If you go straight to the Storm King immediately after you're clearing out the enemies, then he's gonna put spawners down immediately, and you lost your chance to breathe. So for me, it's 4 steps: focus the spawners, focus the minions, heal up and prepare, then focus the Storm King. Repeat.
so beyond that, I have the same priority list, but I break it down a little bit more. So it's enemy spawners, then not just obviously enemies, but if you have crawlers up, those are your first priority after the spawners. And then if you have rollers, like acolytes are the least priority enemy for me. It is crawlers and rollers.
For me, it's rollers, because all I do is when there's rollers, I stand on the edge, dodge once, and they fall off, and they're dead.
They always respawn when I do that, I thought. Maybe I'm crazy.
People tell me that, and I've done this, like, I've never had it happen. They die.
And same within the dungeons. If I have the rollers fall off the ledge, they just respawn.
So like right there, we got rid of the spawners, then we got rid of the mobs. And so now would be our time to heal, to get our weapons reloaded if we're using reloadable weapons.
Or in my case, to drink your slap juices, tropical smoothies, and your slurp juices since you got a minute.
Pick up the loot that you want to pick up, like the arrows that you've missed and things like that. And then you, there he is.
Another important reason that we want to be taking out the enemies is even if you're not hitting the weak spots, they're not even priority. Because after a while, he's going to go down on the ground anyway, and you're going to get some really free shots on the weak point anyway. And when he's on the ground, you would much rather have there be no enemies while you go up for the melee attacks.
It's also not a bad idea to like try to get rid of some of the clutter.
I've noticed that too, but in my expert runs, I have not been able to even make time for it.
Well, like I do it right now because it takes forever to do it.
Oh yeah, this phase, it's true. On this phase, you can't even damage him. Like this
go
is,
around and break everything.
I call this the tutorial phase. He's just showing you his moves. So this attack, his throw, that was laggy. But his throw attack right before the rock hits the ground, do a dodge, you'll dodge it every time. See?
There's the weak point, but I don't care about the weak point. I care about the spawner.
Same thing with the beam. As soon as the beam is about to pass you, just do a roll, you'll be good.
Hey, look how there's no clutter on the ground.
We just made more. So
Imagine.
I'm hitting some weak spots here just because it's easy and we don't have enemies yet. But the second we get spawners, I'm gonna divert my attention.
Imagine if I
Ow.
didn't clear it out before he made that second wave.
Look your big head, Sword King. And you know what? I have only done this in Expert, so maybe the phases and how stuff works is a little bit different on this mode. I could be unfamiliar.
Faster.
Yeah.
We got a whole weak point before he did spawners.
Yeah.
Spawners is his first, spawners is his first line of action after the first weak point. Okay, cool. Oh. Focus the spawners. Yeah, be mindful. If you get knocked off, you don't die, but you do lose 3 hearts. There's been times, look, spawner's gone. Crawler next.
Got him.
There's been times when I've gotten knocked off and had 2 hearts left, and I was like, oh, well, I'm dead. They're like, how do you know? You're going to rip back. I was like, yeah, but I only have 2 hearts. Because it takes 3 hearts to rip back. If you don't have 3 hearts, you will die.
I think the hardest part of this boss is the chaos. Like, I've got my World of Warcraft brain in, so, like, I'm looking for the enemy's moves. You're looking for what's going on around you, and sometimes for some people it can definitely be a lot to take in. So
We have 3 hearts gone.
what you want to do is just get good at paying. I'm off. You want to get good at paying attention.
Yeah. Well, another good thing, too, is
Head on a swivel.
the new knock feature where
Oh yeah.
beforehand, when you lost all your hearts, you were a backpack. You were dead. Whereas now, you actually will crawl around as knocked, and your teammates can revive you. Or if you have the ability, I always say, bring an NPC with you. They'll revive you and your teammate. I'm focusing the weak point just because it's easy. There's no spawners around.
Oh man, it's so much easier with 2 people. You actually hold still and you can get shots on it. Solo, sometimes it's really hard to get that in the back end weak spots. You know what's weird is he hasn't fallen down yet, has he?
No, we've broken his
There he is.
When he has both hands in the ground, and his weak points are on his arms, or if he's just the Storm King, remember my little trick that his left hand exits last.
Yeah, that was super clutch, dude.
When he does that punch that you just saw, later in this fight, you'll see his arms are the weak point, or his entire body's the weak point. We're going to want to focus his left arm.
You got 2 rollers. That's kind of dangerous. Can be anyway.
The good thing about the big balls that he throws, they're only like 1.5 hearts. Their main purpose is they stun you. So like, don't
Same
be
with like
too
knockback.
detrimental if you get hit with those.
Don't they knock you back a little bit too? I think if you're near the edge.
Well,
it
yeah,
can
whatever
kind of knock
direction
you.
you're facing, yeah. So now we're focused on the weak point. Nice one-shot it with Destruction 3. Horn time! Back-to-back team combos, yeah. What's up, M9?
Hey,
Now he looks like a
destruction.
goober. Look how silly he looks. Yeah, growling idiot. You look so silly.
Also, by the
You're
way,
one
if
horn.
some people are watching this fight right now and they're like, this looks easy, you've got 2 of the best LEGO Fortnite players doing this, and we're on survival, which is significantly easier than expert mode. So you've got a couple of professionals who have done it a handful of times. So if we're making it look easy, I promise you, if you haven't done this before, you're going to have a lot more enjoyment out of the difficulty that you find in it. We are going to naturally make it look easy, which may make it look less enticing, but I promise you, for people who it is a little bit more, I guess, like, it's at your skill level, you'll enjoy it a lot more.
No way. I gotta get rid of this spawner. It's the 3rd crawler that is.
There's a lot of I feel like it spawns more spawners and more enemies depending on how many players you have. I don't even remember getting this many spawners or enemies in my runs. Also, it's a little RNG, because sometimes I've gone entire Storm King fights up this point without seeing a single crawler, which is kind of lucky.
It's 100%. We haven't
Like,
had any
that's
acolytes yet.
preferred.
That's how you know it's RNG.
Also, another huge tip, these bulbs that explode, shoot them with your arrow instead of running into them. If you shoot them with your arrow, they don't even explode, but if you run past them, they will, even if they don't hit you initially, they're going to put like an electricity energy field on the ground for like 5 seconds, and that's going to goof you up when you're trying to run around dodging with other abilities. So if you have a moment with your bow, be taking out those bulbs.
Yeah, focus that arm. Focus that arm. Go team, go! Thank you, Dub Devlin. Let's go, Chloe. One's in chat if you think we got it. Two's in chat if you think we're gonna lose.
Oh, I can make chat, right?
No, I'll just solo it later, dude.
Yeah, you're right. You could...
Hey, Acolyte, it's fine.
If you want to say, I'll just get the spawner.
Okay.
Also,
Ow,
after
that
you
hurt
break
bad.
the first horn, this is where the meteorites start, I believe. So now you've got to worry about his rock throw, you've got to worry about his energy beam, and you've got to worry about meteors falling on the sky. But that's just from the Storm King. You still have to worry about spawners, you still have to worry about enemy abilities. And eventually, I don't think we got him yet, but we'll get those.
Destruction 3,
let's
baby.
go. We'll eventually get the acolytes that throw grenades, and they're a little bit more annoying than the regular ones are.
Yeah, I
They'll just
agree.
spam throw at you. Because you can get hit by an enemy grenade, and it staggers you, and then you get hit by the Storm King energy beam, and then you get hit by a meteorite, and that's what I call getting wombo comboed in this game. There's like sometimes no recourse after you get hit by one thing.
And the stun, too. A lot of times we get caught up, like we see we're doing a lot of damage to Acolytes and stuff.
Yeah, they'll turn around and start messing you up.
Not only that, but we'll be like, oh, I'll beat him before he beats me.
Yep.
They stun you.
Yep,
So,
dude, the
like,
dagger ones are nuts. They will stun lock the crap out of you. They hit so fast. Run away!
But if everybody's noticing the exact strat we're doing, we are clearly prioritizing the spawners to stop more enemies from coming, and then we're sweeping out the enemies. And then we focus on weak points after we've healed and gotten, settled back. His arms, I typically don't even shoot at him because you're just gonna waste arrows. I just dodge him and annoy him until he punches the ground. Because like you can hit it, don't get me wrong, but like right there, Nate's a really high level player, and he just missed the last
I'm
6
just missing.
arrows.
Yeah, shut up.
No shot
Thank you
at
for the
him.
premise, but
No, it's not shot at him. I would look. That's a good shot, just because I mean he was sitting still.
I am
hard
getting
to
more
hit.
used to it. It does take some finesse getting used to like the Storm King's movement.
Yeah. So this stage, I usually just like run around and be stupid.
Like how
Here
did
comes
how did that one
the
not hit?
meteor.
That one was like a direct.
He's wanting my booty. Gibbity scooty. There he is.
One tip is, let's say he goes down to the ground and you haven't had a chance to kill all the enemies yet. Just shoot your arrow as you run around at that weak spot. You don't have to do sword attacks when he goes down. Realize that if you kind of goofed up or you fell behind on enemies, you still have a really good opportunity for damage, and that's just crossbowing him when he falls.
You can also start hurting him immediately in this phase. Don't mind the animation.
Yep.
You can get him almost a quarter health down.
So this is where in my run last night, I pulled out my last chance items. Because every hit for him counts. Like there's no weak points, there's just hit him.
Joey finds rooting for the Storm King instead. He said, all hail the king! Have you tried floating platforms? What do you mean about it? I took him on with a cannon yesterday. Me and Reddish and her crew, we did cannons. We shot nothing but cannons yesterday.
Do we want to focus spawners at all in this phase? For me personally,
Oh yeah, I just full send on in Loki.
yeah, as long as there's no rollers or crawlers, I just go ham on the boss because you can outrun the acolytes for the most part.
I got rid of the grenade.
Beat him
Oh,
up.
He's stuck down. He's stuck down.
His left, our right, Chad.
Yeah.
His left.
To the ground the longest.
This is Brave's tip here. Watch his other arm. It's going to come out first. Then we got, look at all this extra attacks we're getting on that arm.
And he's dead.
You know, it may not seem like a lot, but that a few extra seconds means it matters.
Might
It
be
really does
100
matter.
damage if you have the proper weapon.
Or if the more players you have too. Every second counts.
Look at that, chat. And that, from start to finish, is the storyline quest line for defeating the Storm King in the new LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. And of course, what do you get out of it? You do the honors, Nate. I opened the other two.
I do wish it gave you multiple mythics depending on how many players you had. You know what I mean? I think that would be fair. Like if you're playing solo, you get one. But if you got 4 players, man, come on, share that mythic
Look,
love.
you're playing with me, so look what you got. I've still yet to get it. I've still yet to get the freaking sword, dude.
I went back and forth all 4 times I did it. I went sword, axe, sword, axe. I feel lucky.
I have 9 of these now.
Oh, wait. What's that, Brave? What do you mean?
So the mythic items are cool. They cannot be buffs because they are mythic.
They come free
but
buff, man. They got the coolest abilities in the
come with
game.
some cool abilities. Look at his Zelda blade swipe, and then this one charges. The cool thing about this one is it is a pickaxe first, so you can use it to hit something, and it bounces off of it. So stand there, Nate. You'll see it's gonna bounce off his head. Boing.
Oh.
It would have, if that was a resource, and there were, like, say, a cluster of bright core, it would go boom, 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 and hit them all and come back to me.
Show him
this is really good for resources.
Show him the chain throw. Throw it once, and then you know that. Yeah.
Catch it and throw it
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Dude, for
Can't do all
farming,
these.
it's absolutely nutty if you go farming in caves with this. So this will break materials in one hit, even iron, I'm pretty sure. So imagine you hit the iron. If you hold down the throw button when you catch it, you immediately recharge, and you can immediately rethrow it without having to recharge it. And you
What
can
if I
do
catch
this.
it?
You can do this infinitely.
What if I catch it?
You gotta catch it right out of my inventory.
No, throw it and drop it out of your inventory when you throw it. See if it does something.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Let me see if I can do that quick enough. Oh wait, in Sandbox it defaults me to Codex. I gotta click one extra
boo.
tab. Yeah. That's
All right, well let's rift out here, back out, and answer questions and check out Brick Life.
We can do both, honestly. Answer questions while we answer.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, true enough.
But look, chat, you'll notice real quick, the Storm King is still gathering strength. We cannot take him on again until this time again tomorrow. He will reset. So will Raven.
There is no in-game timer, so when you defeat him, it would be wise to write it down on a sticky note, the exact time that you beat him at. Because I noticed yesterday when I was waiting for him to recharge, I was like, I'm almost positive I beat him by now. Like, I think it's been over 24 hours, and you have to do a relog. Even if the time passes, if you're logged in while the reset happens, it won't reset until you relog. I had to do a relog, and I was like, oh, how long was I able to do that for after the fact? So
Look at all the XP, dude. I unlocked a bunch of stuff. We love Lego Fortnite. But look at that, dude. Start to finish in 1 hour and 40, the entire quest line. That is exactly how it is done. Let me invite Nate over here. You can bring up to 12 friends into a 30-plus player server for Brick Life. They wanted to make it to where you always had the option to join a server. And it wasn't just people only playing in private servers for multiple reasons. But for now, it's just me and Nate.
I forgot I got a house I've been decorating that I can keep going on.
Nice. I've yet to buy a house because I've been playing in the city. So Brick Life is an open, creative world where you create your own story. Essentially, you're going to spawn into a world or into a city that just has a bunch of jobs, a bunch of tasks, a bunch of goals, obstacles. And the means of it is you have a cell phone with apps, and on that cell phone, you can find jobs that pay a good amount, or you can just take any job, but there's be texts that come in that say, hey, this job's paying triple for the next 10 minutes. You can purchase vehicles on here, toys. You can interact with the other NPCs as well as the other people. There's a group chat at the bottom that you can talk to everybody that's in the server. But essentially, it's just, this is a city that you live in. You pick your job.
You have no idea,
you level
guys.
up in that job to get more money at that job.
I didn't think I was going to get
you write your
sicker
story.
today. I
You
thought
can
I was going to
act
feel
things out.
better
For example,
than I did
last time we
yesterday.
played,
Yesterday, I felt
me
okay.
and Nate, it was a funny story
Today,
that I am
dying,
a
bro.
variant of fish sticks. I am Triggerfish, and I was the sushi chef. So it was a fish serving sushi, and everybody would come to me when they were hungry. And obviously, there's not real hunger in the game, but we were just role playing and having a good time. Like, yep, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
And
I dialed it
Opie
back.
arrested me for it.
I was flipping burgers like my first job when I was a teenager.
I got arrested for robbing the bank. Did I really get arrested? No.
Is there a
but
pizza job in here yet?
I'm not sure.
They have that in the Tilted Tycoon, but I'm like, why is there no?
Yeah.
Why can't I do pizza deliveries, man? That's my calling, bro.
But it is really cool because
Oh,
like
here, let me
you
read it.
can,
Sorry about that.
you're good. You can literally do whatever you want. And the big bonus of playing Brick Life is I don't know if it's every, but the decor kits and the build kits that you've purchased in the item shop, as well as unlocked inside of Lego Fortnite, are the assets in which you build your home. Now, a lot of people are saying, my house disappeared when I left the server, or if I move my house somewhere else, it restarts, and it does not. So whatever you do to your home saves as a prefab. And when you go into a new world, you obviously can't just have that plot on lockdown. Like somebody else, when you go into a new server, somebody else might have chosen that plot. Just go to a new plot and go to your prefabs, and you'll see the house that you spent your time working on. And also,
Your house is
Nate, you
pack
wanna
and
tell
play.
them- yeah, pack and play. You want to tell them that about how we just got this Halloween? Wow, we just got this holiday update.
Yes. Are you talking? Oh, the snowy. Yes. Okay. First,
You
I
know
thought you were
everything
talking about
about it?
something else, and I'm like, oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, they do a very good job about even their UEFN maps, giving them holiday updates, let alone a major game like this. So this actually looks like crazy cool. There's candy canes
Yeah,
everywhere.
now you can open presents. You can come over here and grab. If you see a mound of snow, you can pick up 10 snowballs.
Oh,
Where
cool.
you at, Nate?
I don't even know. I'm in between a lot
Did
of
you leave?
things. No, I see you.
Where'd you spawn in?
I see you now. Here, let me get in the car. Actually, I should have a hoverboard. Yep. Let's say I bought the hoverboard last time.
It's so cool. Look how just beautiful it is. You look at your map. There's Funk Ops Party. That's one of the biggest parts of the update. They've been alluding to a party on a rooftop coming, and they added the
Didn't
Funk
that
Ops
release?
dance party. Yep, it's here. Come here, Nate.
I don't know how to get up there, but no moving target.
Big time moving target. Did
Whoa.
you open your present?
Ah!
Did you open a
My
present?
board. No.
Come open a present. I want this one. Oh, I got a balloon animal.
Yo, I got a Ninjago minifigure.
No way, dude. You want to see the new dance party?
Yes, I do.
All right, bet.
I have not seen it yet. Awful in IRL.
Hop on, dude.
Which one are you?
Hey,
Oh, you're
hop
just like-
on the
it's-
trigger fish.
there's
Dude. What
like-
kind of question is that?
Hey, man. There's
No
no player
excuse.
markers. I actually have to use my eyeballs right now, which are tearing up constantly.
Pulling up to the party like, what's
Popping a
good?
wheelie. Wait, let me off. Oh, hold. She was a
To the
fairy.
rooftop. You have to do it yourself too, not just me. It's a teleport. It's not like an actual moving elevator.
Aw.
Go to floor
Oh.
3. Check it out. Check it out. Don't forget to grab your party favors from the boxes too, dude.
Ooh.
Get your glow sticks.
Hey,
Da,
bump,
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 da.
bump, bump, bump. Wait,
Wow.
brother. DJ Yonder, you don't even know what to do. Move. Well, it's not playing my music. No, I am the DJ. Look, way more people are popping off because of me. DJ Yonder, you got nothing on me. I have the music turned down. That's why.
I was handling the music on my end. Back.
Dude, that's lit. Just spaz out with the glow sticks.
Okay, this does not look like Odyssey. Do they not have a Brick Life yet as a category? So Lego Fortnite is a category now, and Odyssey is one game mode. That's the survival game. Their like role play game is Brick Life, and then their creative games or islands are
He may
the
be
UAFN.
referring to your Twitch category.
Oh, possibly.
'Cause I don't think there's a distinction there yet.
Yeah, because they took the Lego Fortnite category and changed it to Lego
Odyssey.
Fortnite Odyssey.
But I don't.
unfortunately.
It makes me wonder if they made a separate Brick Life one. Let me check real quick.
Well, I don't think so. Honestly, they should just leave it as Lego Fortnite, because you don't put that you're playing Fortnite Battle Royale, Fortnite,
Yeah.
or like Fortnite OG. You just put you're playing Fortnite, or just playing Lego Fortnite. Yeah, no, it doesn't have its own category yet.
I was just running around while I flip the glow sticks. It looks crazy. Like I'm just just mosh pitting. I'm
Craziest thing.
crazy. I'm
Craziest
crazy.
thing.
Huh?
Hey.
Where'd you go? Oh. What's up, danger?
No fall damage, dude.
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Ah!
Yeah, you got hit by a car. Ah! Nate, you want to do something sneaky?
Yeah, just flailing our arms.
Where is it at? Is it this?
I feel like a child who's trying to show their parents something. Dad, look what I can do. Look what I can do with these glow sticks. Dad, look. You know what that's
Fine.
like. You know what that's
Here.
like.
Just take it, dude. Just take it.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Listen. You gotta walk in here. You can't sprint. You gotta walk. Very quiet. Act nonchalant.
Yo, that's a really cool hand built out of bricks. Wow. You see this?
Hold on, I gotta put on a special.
Sorry,
song. Hold on.
my Lego nerd came out. Dude, they made a really good... That's like such a cool looking logo, and it's all brick built. It's like a hand.
All right, you ready?
That's so lit. On PC, it's like my comma button is the hotkey to go into walk mode. But I wouldn't know anything. On console, you could just move your analog stick slower, right? I'm following you. Just nonchalant, just making some deposits, browsing.
You're so loud. Shh. You gotta be quiet, Nate.
Sorry.
Hey, don't tell anybody we're up here.
Okay.
We're not supposed to be up here.
Nobody will notice the banana. Terry fish.
Oh, all right. Just shake your maybe shake your balloon animal at him. Maybe if you just. I'll cause a diversion. All right, get in the vault. Get in the vault. He's not looking. Get in the vault.
I'm doing it, man.
Get in the vault.
I got a crystal. I'm gone. That's not. Wait, this vault? Enter. Oh. Sorry, there was a safe on the wall. I thought that was it. Hey, yo! Whoa!
All right.
Yo, we're rich.
They can't know that we've been here, though, dude.
Oh, it's the actual BR grappler.
Look, I got a bag of money.
Can I get a bag of money? I want a bag of money. Why are the
5
balloons in the vault? That's
Just a
hilarious.
vaulted. These are vaulted items.
That's funny.
In the BR. So every 5 minutes, money will spawn. Actual usable currency money will spawn in here, as well as money props and diamonds.
Really? So you can just chill in here?
Yeah. All right, listen. We gotta make our getaway.
Are they gonna be mad at us?
Hold on,
I
I gotta
would be.
switch my song.
Wait, is there only one money bag, Mr. Moneybags?
All right, we gotta make our getaway. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get out of
Ready
here.
as I can be. All right. Oh, we see throw the money in first. That's so cool. Oh, it just
Let's make our getaway to your house. We'll end
Flatfoot
by
doesn't
showing off
look
your house.
happy.
Come on.
I don't even know where.
How do I
Up here?
How do I get up? Is this the basement?
Where are we?
Oh, the door. Come on. Hop in.
Oh, perfect. Someone else's car. Nothing better
Get
than a
outta here.
getaway car than someone else's car as the getaway car. How much should we get? How much should we make off with?
We'll count it when we get to the safe house.
You're right. I'm being greedy.
Oh.
Oh God, the cops, they know they're on us. They've decommissioned our vehicle.
Get in.
The OnStar has been activated.
You're driving. Get us out of here.
I'm gonna take us up to the mountains. Actually, shortcut this way. They'll never think to go this way. Oh, that's water. We don't want to go that way. Don't worry. Take a little off-road here. They'll never know. They'll never know, dude. How will
There's
they
gotta
know?
be a plot available somewhere. There's gotta be a plot available somewhere.
I see one. Oh God! I'm sorry. Don't text and drive. Don't GPS and drive. It's not safe. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's your car?
Just get on a hoverboard.
I marked a plot that looks open, by the way. I got my hoverboard. I'm going. Go over to my marker. There, it looks like there's an open plot there. I'm not a very good hoverboarder, apparently. I keep falling off.
Quick, put the safe house up.
Go, 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 go. I'm coming, I'm coming.
Right here, land right here.
Claim. How do I put my other one? This one I already have. Bam.
Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in.
Come up top. That's where I mostly have the decorations so far. Yeah, dude, I knew this would come in handy. Cops are out there playing checkers. Well, we're here.
We're playing chess.
Done.
Victory. Too easy, dude. Too easy. They'll never see the tracks in the snow.
Right. My
Oh,
character's
that's
like,
brick life.
my character's like, no, it's your turn. And your character's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's your turn, bro.
But look, we only did brick life for, I'm backing out. We only did brick life for 15 minutes, right? And in that, we had a rooftop dance party. We robbed a bank and made a heisted getaway back to your house. And it was hilarious. And that was just us coming up with random stuff on the fly, jumping in.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you have the same like group of 10 people or 5 people.
Well, and I
that you
imagine they're
play
going to
with.
give us some more tools in the game to kind of RP off of too. This is just the beginning. So
Yeah, but even
but the
as
better
is-
imagination you have in this game, the better. Because
Right.
it's more about the imagination than like you're not just logging in to grind tasks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
want to
it's-
decorate stuff, but really this is like kind of like, you know, like what is another party game like Fall Guys or something like that. It's almost meant to be enjoyed with people you know or people you play with online as a party game rather than like, oh, we're trying to grind this.
Right. Like imagine you have a group chat with a group of friends and it's like, hey, don't forget the big trial is tonight. Like let's say we got arrested because one of our friends was a security guard and he was able to flip our car and hand us parking citations
Like
that are ticket props in the game.
you could make
And so
up
it's
your
like-
own set of laws, like your city.
Right. So it's like tomorrow in our group chat, we're like, hey, don't forget Brave and Epic are on trial tomorrow at the basement or the bottom floor of the bank. Everybody be there. So at like 5 o'clock when everybody gets off work or 6 o'clock when everybody gets off work, all 5 to 10 of your homies are in there and there's a judge and me and you are on trial arguing our case and they decide like, oh, it costs us, 10 toys or we have to go to jail. And me and you go around the island and find 10 toys to pay our bail or we have to go. You know what I mean?
Definitely
You just
work
make stuff
on
up.
like inventing characters. Like maybe have a couple different outfits that you wear. Because I don't know if you saw you can go into the changing booths in the map, right, and just change your skin, right? I don't think we
Yeah,
showed
you
that.
can literally change inside.
We need
the
that in
island.
Odyssey, by the way. Please and thank you. But in Brick Life, it's also amazing because you could just swap out your outfit and you're a whole new character. You can put on a voice. You can put on, anything you want to, and it's a lot more fun that way.
That's right. All the cars I saw are gone, stole or gone. Yeah, if somebody respawns a vehicle, then whatever vehicle you took from them goes away for sure. So you can't lose your vehicle in a server, which is cool.
I accidentally just joined my IRL buddy's party. That was an accident. Like, good thing he didn't be like, what's up?
Well, either way, shout out to the Lego group for sponsoring this segment for me and Nate. For the last 2 hours, we showed you the full line of the Lego Odyssey update. If you want to play Lego Odyssey, give it a shot. There's a new quest line for the Storm King and the Storm Chasers. Go back and watch the VOD if you'd like. You can see everything that came with the update as well as the path to defeating the Storm King. And if you're looking for more of a chill vibe, you can still play Odyssey and explore and roam and resource things. But if that's not your mojo, survival-esque, this is a really fun game mode, Brick Life, where you can just create a character, be that character, and have a good time growing in your story as that character, as well as earning XP for all battle passes. The Lego Pass is freaking sick. The new Lego Pass has all kinds of builds in it. It has different prefabs for the Peely Juice Bar. It's got some Christmas decor. It's got the arcade build. It's got some more of that haunted look stuff with the Raven update. some background banners.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's hard to run through the decor bundles unless you go actually to the battle pass, but they're
That's where
really
I'm at.
cool. This season, or
Conveyor belts.
this battle pass, I think has the most builds and also the most diverse builds. Where the Nana pass, it came with all like banana style builds and like the tomato ones, I think.
Yeah, you've got
For
a
sure.
llama stage. You've got a Peely juice bar. You've got Christmas decor. You've got haunted houses continuing because of Raven.
Yeah,
You've
arguably
got-
there's 3 unique themes in this pass. You got the Raven stuff, the OG Christmas stuff, and then kind of like the brick lifey kind of stuff, which I consider kind of the juice bar stuff. That almost is like
Yeah, the
Super
cuddle
good for Brick
lounge,
Life.
all that stuff. Yeah, this is sick. Oh, and the Raven Team Sid. That's the other skin. Okay, cool. Or outfit.
that's the automatic skin you get like with that's that. What, I don't even remember the Halloween passes skin name. That pink wolf guy.
Yeah. So either way, guys, you do get XP towards this, and any XP earned in Brick Life or Odyssey also go towards your other battle passes. So if you're grinding for XP, Lego is a really good way to get it and have a good time at the same time. Bring in your friends or making new ones. So again, shout out to the Lego group for the sponsored segment. I am Brave Builds, and I had a pleasure of playing with Epic Bricks, one of my best friends in the space.
I am
It's been
Epic Bricks,
awesome.
and I apologize to everybody for my. I can't not apologize for my health, but today I was sick, so I was not in my normal mojo with excitement and all of that stuff. So thank you for writing it out with me. It was definitely tough, but we made it through. And
Hey man, we did a full quest line of the Storm King. even though
you're
you
telling
were
me
at half
I'm
health.
feeling it. I'm ready to go sleep for the rest of the day, man.
Heck yeah. Well, I am going to sign off from all of the things, and we will play again soon. I think next
Yep.
Saturday we have duos again, and we're going to try to do an expert run. Y'all saw Sandbox, so we could show you. We're going to do an expert run in my expert world and see if we can take down an expert Storm King for you guys. So,
Heck yeah, dude.
everybody say goodbye, Nate.
Have a good one, Brave. Love ya. Have a good
Later.
night.
You too, brother. Get well.
See ya. All right, everybody, and I'm not gonna spend any extra time here. No, so with this stream, I am not doing my normal schedule. Like normally, in 2 hours I would start my stream. We're not doing that tonight. You will not see me until tomorrow, possibly even the next day, depending on how I feel. If I feel better tomorrow, you'll probably see me. But if I feel same or worse tomorrow, you will not see me tomorrow. Skibidi toilet bag bling, yeah. Code Epic Bricks if you grab it. But I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you, Lego Group. Thank you so much for sponsoring this stream. Again, sorry for the lack of energy from the way I was feeling today, and it was luckily it was a duo stream. I would not have been able to carry that alone, or do that alone today. I could barely remember anything, let alone the key points that I was needing to be talked on. So Brave kept me on track and carried the stream for us. So huge shout out to not only the Lego group, but a huge shout out to Brave for carrying me when I'm down, just like in the game. But thank you so much. I'm out of here. Have a great day. Hopefully nobody else is feeling sick like I am, and hopefully a quick recovery for me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. I'm out.